Some time ago, I made a video about the fact that, in my opinion, AI is not going to replace IT governance, risk and compliance experts, at least not yet, but it could potentially replace some of the more junior or entry-level positions. In this video, I want to talk about the ways we can fight off and defend ourselves against AI, or at least delay its capturing of our jobs and taking over everything that IT GRC stands for. My name is Yannis, former lawyer turned IT GRC expert, and together, you and I are going on a journey to take you from zero to IT GRC hero. Let's go. So just to refresh your memory from the video I made some time ago about the AI explosion and the potential threat to our jobs in IT GRC, what I said in that video is, yes, AI is getting more and more traction. It is more and more capable of performing tasks that are related to the IT GRC area. It's able to replace or automate a lot of processes, and as such, we need to be careful for sure and to manage expectations properly for people that are just joining the IT GRC area, or at least considering entering that area. In this video, I'm going to share with you 4 ways that we as IT GRC experts can protect ourselves against the threat of AI. The most important thing, in my opinion, is focus on the human element. We in the IT GRC area have the privilege and the advantage of being in the loop of many different processes, and for that reason we need almost constant human interaction with stakeholders, with colleagues, with regulators, with clients, with suppliers. The list goes on and on. We need to convince our colleagues, our business, that they need to have a certain standard of security in their IT operations in order to deliver value, in order to satisfy certain policies, in order to be compliant with regulations. We need to be in the loop when a new tool or a new system is in place so that we can talk to the business, understand the requirements, translate our requirements, our security requirements, our IT requirements, and then get them to do the things they need to do in order to secure those. We are talking to people. This is an element that I think should be taken advantage by us in order to elevate our skills and to use our human interaction, our empathy skills, our communication skills, and negotiation skills. That human element is, I think, a selling point and a good feature that we need to invest more in. Hey, sorry to interrupt. If you find any value in this video, do me a huge favor. Hack the like button. It's free. It's easy, and it's gonna make me feel so good knowing that I deliver value to you. Also, hit the subscribe button, join our community, join our team, and be part of the IT GRC professionals that want to excel their careers and grow in the field. And last but not least, why not hit the bell icon so that you can get notified every time there's a new video from yours truly. Now, back to the video. The second way to quote-unquote fight the explosion of AI is critical thinking. We need to use more of our critical thinking capacity right now that AI is there to take over simple tasks. This gives us the space to think more critically about what is AI doing, what do we want it to do, and what do we want to deliver in a way that engages our critical thinking. It makes us more responsible to review output and to be able to assess whether that output is correct, it is relevant according to certain standards. We need to be there to review. This is a bargaining chip if we want to be good at what we do, if we want to be excellent at what we do, and if we want to compete against artificial intelligence, we need critical thinking as a tool that differentiates us from artificial intelligence, from AI. Now, think about what I said before. AI is taking over a lot of repetitive and business as usual or BAU tasks and activities. What does that mean? It means that it leaves us a lot of room to perform non-repetitive tasks and activities, meaning we need to think and operate one level higher than we do right now. In my opinion, we need to use the critical thinking that I mentioned before to look at the wider picture of a situation and start thinking in systems. What does that mean? It means combining outputs, combining information. I look at it as we are used to living at this level, we are operating tasks at this level, we are doing our management of activities, we are drafting policies, we are overviewing risks of, let's say, of our assets, of our vendors. Now we need to elevate our way of operating and our way of thinking one level higher and think about how does that system work as a whole, and then put all the puzzle pieces together and see the big picture. And then what I will do last, and what I'm actually doing right now, is use AI. I mean, yes, some of you, like myself, might be skeptical. Hey, I have heard this argument actually that I'm gonna use AI. Eventually, AI will learn so many things that it's going to be able to replace me easier. I do think that we have two options. Either live with it and try to use it as best as we can, or go against it and then stay behind and just hope for the best or hope for apocalypse to come. And that's not my way of working and living. Maybe that's yours. I'm not judging, but this is what it is, and this is what the decision you have to make is about yourself. I think being able to at least understand how AI works, and then, if necessary, use it to take some of our boring, repetitive tasks, because let's admit it, we have quite a lot of those. And for myself, I know that I am actually happy that AI can do some of the things that I used to do up until now, because I can now focus on more interesting and more thought-provoking and challenging aspects of my job. I think the same applies to you and to us as IT GRC experts. Use AI as best as you can. Be very critical, because the AI is there to help us, but we always need to be mindful of what the output is and how we can use it, knowing what its strengths and weaknesses are, and that is, I think, very important, knowing what its limitations are and then working with them or around them. I think that's the best way to deal with this situation. This is the way we can gain a competitive edge. And remember, AI is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. We might be going somewhere, but AI definitely isn't. So let's come to terms with it and make the best out of it. But now I want to hear from you. How do you feel about the AI emergence, and what skills do you think you need in order to get to the next level and feel safer in the area, as opposed to more threatened because AI is expanding and evolving day by day? I would love to know more in the comments down below. As always, stay safe both in the physical and the digital world. Until next time, take care.